By the end of this video, you'll have learned one simple breathwork exercise called the extended exhale and a few ways to practice it to relax the mind and body at any time. So there's so much to cover with breathwork, and in time on this channel we will go into many different methods for all different purposes. But for now we're going to focus on the extended exhale. And this is a way to remain present, calm and relaxed in real time. This can take 30 seconds and you don't have to go somewhere else or sit down for minutes or 10 minutes at a time to activate this state. It's something that can be done within 30 seconds. And what we're doing here is we're activating the parasympathetic nervous system through the extended exhale. What that's doing is it's taking us into the rest and digest state, and it's dialing down or deregulating the sympathetic nervous system, which is the fight and flight system. And I'm sure you've all been told, take a breath or count to 10. And what you're trying to do there is slow down the breathing, breathe out for longer than you're breathing in, and come to that calming state. And the opposite of this would be cyclic hyperventilation or any hyperventilation training, and that's where the inhale is longer than the exhale. The initial part of Wim Hof training is about that, and it's increasing adrenaline, alertness and focus, but is the complete opposite of this practice. So let's get into how we can use the practices or the different practices within the extended exhale, and how we can self-regulate our mood, emotion, stress in real time. So the practice itself, any practice where the exhale is longer than the inhale, done for a period of 30 seconds or however many cycles that would take to get there, will work for this. So let's look at about 3 or 4 techniques. The most simple one I learned from Kelly Boys, who teaches yoga nidra and deep rest practices, and that's a very simple inhale for 1, exhale for 2, and you just repeat that, inhale for 1, exhale for 2 for 30 seconds or more. And the second practice would be one that I learned from Andrew Huberman, which is called the physiological sigh. And that's inhale once through the nose, big inhale, and then another sharp inhale through the nose, and that will expand the lungs. And then one long exhale for as long as it takes. So that would go something like this. Okay, so then the third technique would be the 4-7-8 breathing technique, and it's pretty simple as it sounds. 4 in, 7 hold, 8 exhale. Now I'll do it for you, but it's pretty simple. It's so 4 breaths in, or 4 seconds in, hold it for 7 seconds, then breathe out for 8. Then the final one, which a friend of mine uses, is just simply counting the breaths. And whatever rhythm seems good for you, maybe it's 2 in, you make it 4 out, it's 3 in, 6 out, and you're just counting consciously, intentionally the exhale to be longer than the inhale. So these are the practices, 4 very simple ones. They will activate that state. You don't have to go anywhere else. You can just implement it whilst you're driving, even whilst you're listening to something or walking somewhere. This isn't a task you have to step away from your life to do, and that's why I feel it's really valuable. So let's go and have a look at some examples how you can use this and then wrap it up. Often the parasympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight system, is triggered by 2 things: either the external world, by other people or events, or by our thinking and our thoughts. And it's often triggered without us noticing or knowing that it's been triggered, and then it seems to creep up on us, and all of a sudden we're stressed, we're angry, we feel tension in the body. So the way I'd look about breaking this down is, if something has happened to you or a thought has appeared, try and take a moment of mindfulness, of awareness, and notice whatever's present. So you might feel tension in your body, you might feel negative thinking, you might feel stress, And then you would start to implement the practice. You would then start to breathe in and extend your exhales using any of the techniques I just went into. And whether it's external things that you can't control or internal thoughts or feelings that have arisen unconsciously, this technique will help you tackle that and come back to a state of calmness. So your examples are your own. Somebody could have frustrated you at work. You could be worrying about something tomorrow. But most of these things are out of your control or just thoughts or feelings and can be down-regulated. That sympathetic nervous system can be dialed down using the breathwork techniques. So just quickly, as ever, I'm very much into my mindfulness and my stoicism. How this connects to mindfulness is that you can only breathe in the present moment. You can use the extended exhale to refine your mindfulness practice to bring you straight back into the present moment and notice thoughts and feelings just appearing. And I like to remind myself as a little mantra in my meditation, if I become distracted, I can only breathe in the present, and then I come back to the breath. I can't breathe in the past, I can't breathe in the future, so I just bring my attention back to the present with the added benefit of relaxing my nervous system with the extended exhale. And how it links to stoicism, the dichotomy of control. All of the things I just mentioned are completely out of your control, but what's in your control is how you respond. So don't be reactive, and in that fight and flight state, use the method I've taught you, and you can put what's in your control, your response, the extended exhale, to calm down. So I hope this video has been useful, accessible. Let me know what you use to relax. Let me know in the comments, how do you relax, how do you down-regulate? And yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure to make this one for you. And until next time, take care, my friends.